Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of the UIM Completionist. In the last one we were stuck at the rune crafting altar in Zeya for 2 months, but we got the 99 rune crafting and 500,000 blood runes for it. And now I moved on to yet another prison, hopefully for a short while. This is Amethyst. You mine it and then you can chisel it into some ranged ammo. I'll be making darts from it, which I might use in the future, but what I really want is those unidentified minerals. You can trade them in for mining gloves, which take up 3 slots in the collection log, and you need 240 unidentified minerals in total, so let's mine away. The average you get is like 4.5 mineral per hour, so this will take a really long time. I was told that iron is actually a lot faster than amethyst. With iron you get about 12 minerals per hour, which is like 3 times faster than amethyst. But it's also really click intensive, so when I can play I will be doing iron, and when I need to AFK I will be switching back to amethyst. Also I'd like to get like 15k darts. I'm gonna get the 99 at the quarry so that when I send the level up screenshot to the UIM Discord, people think I'm a chat gamer, while in reality I'm AFKing Amethyst all day. Here we go, let's get level 99 mining. Hell yeah. One more 99 down, just 2 to go, and you know what? I've been thinking about it, and there's no point making this any longer. This video, we are gonna max our ultimate Ironman. I just need to hit 99 in smithing and prayer, and then we are done. So no matter how long this takes, I'm gonna max this video. 240 unidentified minerals completed. Let's trade Bellona and let's buy mining gloves. Those make some types of ores not deplete, have a chance to not deplete upon mining, and the regular mining gloves work on silver, coal and gold. Then the superior mining gloves cost 120 and they work on mithril, adamantite and runite, which is pretty useful. And then we can talk to her, and with those 2 mining gloves we can ask her to combine them into one for 60 minerals, and there we go, expert mining gloves, and those work on all of those ores and also amethyst. And I'm probably just gonna drop them. That's just easy 3 collection log slots. This change is a couple weeks old at this point, but we can now finally bag at Ferox. I was just stuck at Bloods for so long I didn't have a chance to do it, but yeah, we can bag outside of the wilderness, which is fantastic. And I have 750 dragon bones, so before I commence with prayer training, I think it would be a good time to use those. And before we fully commit to training prayer, there is just one inventory slot that is bothering me, and it's those damn brimstone keys again. So I am once again near my nemesis, the brimstone chest. We have opened it 1030 times already, and we're gonna have a big ugly number after those are done, but I would have to keep them in the inventory and get less bones per trip, or risk storing them in the dev storage, and I'm not willing to do that, so let's quickly open them up and deal with the loot. And here's the loot. On the upper part there are items that I have to deal with immediately, but they are very easy to process, either alch or cook and just make arrows, and I'm gonna drop the pure essence. And on the bottom there are all the things that I can easily store either in my looting bag or in the seed box or in the NMZ coffer, so pretty good. This will be 91 prayer. Back to the grind. It is 8 more prayer levels to go. I feel like there is something I should say at this point. Probably nothing important. Bet you weren't expecting Ectophantus. Here is 93 prayer. And I am training here to stock up on some ecto tokens passively. I could pick them up from one of those disciples here, but I don't want to because after I max, I would like to go for Championscape at some point. So it would be good to have a Bone Crusher then with a lot of charges so we can passively get some prayer XP. You know, killing dragons is fun, but what is also fun is completing quests, and here's a great one completed. A Kingdom Divided, we get a 10k XP lamp which goes straight into prayer, so you can't even say it was a wasted time that I could spend grinding. And also we can now cast the troll spells and the sacrifice spells to get some prayer XP, so I wanna test those. So we will be going back to Slayer for a while, but first I need to craft some Wrath runes. And to do that, we normally would have to go to Vorkath to get the Wrath talisman, but since I have 99 rune crafting, I can just buy the rune crafting cape, which looks bomb by the way, one of my favorite looking capes, and use that to be able to enter every single rune crafting altar and craft some Wrath runes that way. Okay, this is gonna be my first time using the offering spells. Oh, look at that. What a sexy animation, and the XP as well. I'm doing a Hydra task and I ran out of prayer pots, so I'm gonna do a technique that I learned from player Lydia Kenny. He's a high rank Hardcore Ironman. We're gonna pick up all the Hydra bones now and use our magic cape to switch the spellbook to Arceus, because you usually want to be on regular spellbook, and just cast the Sinister Offering to use up those bones in a better way. He also uses the prayer points he gets from this to do another kill, but this time I just didn't have enough. So you could argue that I could just tally out and use my altar to do this, but you're right. I just wanted to showcase the method. Well, we had a break, but now the break is over. Back to work. 94 prayer. Here we go for 95 prayer, and if this keeps up with the rates I'm getting every day, this should be 99 prayer by the end of February, about February 20th.
Here's 96 prayer.
Here we go, let's get level 97 prayer. And I can definitely say I can see the light at the end of this tunnel. Took a small break from training prayer to complete Land of the Mind Goblins, and now I did this quest not for the rewards, because I already have 99 in those skills, but because we can access the mini quest called Hope Spear's Will, and that gives a ton of prayer XP, so I will try to do that now, but it's a hard one. To complete this mini quest, we need to beat 5 dead goblin ancestors without any armor or weapons. So what I thought I would do is use Ancients and cast Blood Barrage or Blood Blitz on them. I think that should be okay. We are very limited on backspace because we need to drink this goblin potion and cannot wear anything, and I can't really bag stuff because my bag is full. But I think we can manage, so let's drink the goblin potion. Also, goblin number 5 is the best look. You cannot fight me on this, this is canon. And let's see how I do. So here's the whole plan gone to shit, you cannot use any spells. Okay, the first general or ancestor, or however you want to call them, has been defeated, and he was definitely the strongest one. So I decided to start with him because otherwise my inventory would be filled with other generals' bones. And now I think we will work our way to the weakest one, and hopefully I can do it in one inventory because fishing sharks is pretty annoying. The strongest one had the same combat level as in the quest, but the second strongest is 121, and in the quest he was like 75 or something, so you should be prepared for hard fights. Alright, I managed to beat all of them and we teleported here to Ubiusk to bury their bones, so let's do it, and we should get about 39,000 prayer XP for all of those, so that sounds just fantastic. Exactly what I needed, 20k XP drop. Took me about 2 hours, so I can't say it's been efficient, but I had fun doing the quest and the mini quest, so yes. Back to the grind, I guess. It happened. We reached 11,770,000 prayer XP. And you might be wondering, why is that important? Well, I have stored up 4,000 test points, and if my math is correct, which it hopefully is, this should be enough to get us almost to level 99, so that we can just go and get it in some nice looking place. So let's get to using up those points. Okay, we are 1100 XP to go, and we're getting 3.3 million prayer XP per hour. I should have logged out before doing this, so this number would be even crazier, but well, now it's too late. Alright, let's get to using a little bit of those dragon bones, and let's hit it in some nice looking place. I think this is a fantastic looking location, the Port Sarim Church. This is where I wanted to get my 99 prayer all along. So let's bury some bones and let's get 99 prayer. Oh my god. This was such a slow skill. I'm so happy to have it done. And now only one skill remains and we're maxed. Just 5 levels and I can get that fantastic red cape. I can't wait. So let's clear out the inventory and let's go to the blast furnace. I went and re-obtained ice gloves and tested this method a little bit. The optimal method is a little different, a little harder. I prefer my lazier version. So what you're supposed to be doing is trading Ordan, buying gold ore, putting in it on conveyor belt while wearing the goldsmith gauntlets, and then buying another batch and putting it on the belt, and then doing some magical switching of gloves to have them at the correct time. But what I like to do is just what I'm presenting here. I just get one batch, make it, unload the bars, buy another batch, put it on the conveyor belt. I'm a lazy person and this is a lot more convenient for me. And here we go for the first level of the smithing grind. Here is 95. And I already invited all my friends for my UIM maxing party, which none of them plays RuneScape and they all clown on me for playing it. So it might be a little fun. So in order to max by the time the party happens, so I can max during the party, I need to get about 800k XP a day, which is about 4 to 5 hours of doing this method every day. So I think we should be okay, because for the next week it just so happens that I don't have many obligations. The levels are flying by pretty quick. Here is level 96. The only problem I have is the money is running out really quick as well. So in case it ends up being not enough, I will switch to mithril for the last part, but I really hope it is enough. When I calculated, it should be, but I don't know how much exactly I'm spending on gold, just rough estimates. Nothing more to say than level 97, 2 levels until max. level 98, which means that we are just one level off maxing, but today is Valentine's Day, so I probably should not be playing anymore. I invited all my closest friends over for the moment of maxing, and I decided to take my chances at baking my favorite cake, which is Pascha. It's traditional Polish Easter cake, actually, but it's my favorite. And decorating it for the first time, so I think it didn't go half bad. And then we did some wall decorations with the maxing party words on them. And there was a plan for everybody to have a party hat, but turns out we were a little short on paper, but that's okay. Also, my fiancée decided to help out by making some lemonade, and we wanted to make a lemonade that looks like prayer potions. So we would mix those ice sweets into them, but turns out that I bought the wrong ones, so they had no coloring at all. So, but you know, lemonade still has the Saradomin brew color, so it was still RuneScape related in a sense. And yeah, I am really happy to be able to finish off my wall decoration with the final level we will be getting now. Alright, this was a very long time coming, so I just wanted to thank everybody in-game and all my closest friends for coming here, even though nobody here plays RuneScape. They only clown on me for doing so. Let's superheat this gold ore and finish this 2-year grind. Okay, since my friends were at my house, I just went and played some board games with them to celebrate, and we ate some pizza and the cake that I made. It was actually edible, if you can imagine, but now that it's 4 hours later, I can get some final thoughts out. I seriously cannot believe we actually have the maxcape. That on the Ultimate Ironman we have actually maxed all the skills, and I can finally say that the goal that I had since the beginning of me playing this game is now completed, and I can start on some other goals that have been burning my heart all this time. So this episode is over at this point. We will be finishing soon. I just wanted to say that going further, as I said multiple times, there are 2 overarching goals for me, which is completing as much of the collection log as possible. We have 315 slots, and I hope to get this number much higher and soon, because damn if this series is not called UIM Completionist, we will be completing stuff. and the second is 200 million fletching experience, but we will just work on that over time. So from the bottom of my heart to everybody, thank you for watching this video, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Maybe then I'll finally believe that I'm max. For now, I think I need to sleep on it. Goodbye.